Everybody say, say, how can I express my gratitude for all the many things you've done for me? Words are not enough, to say thank you. So Lord, you are my everything. You're my everything. How can I express my gratitude? How can I express my gratitude for all the many things Father, you done for me, yeah. Words are not enough to say thank you. So Lord, you are.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on your location. You are welcome to another edition of Legal Hour with BWF Solicitors. I'm super excited to hold this important education on issues concerning immigration, litigation, family law, and mitigation, and even our community Ghanaian law. I trust you share this program to extend the listeners and the viewers on all the media platforms while we delve into the in-depth explanation on these issues concerning our legal matters. Please stick and stay with me. I'll be right back.
This is our world. Here we are in our community. There are the laws. There are the regulations. We have BWF Solicitors. BWF Solicitors, experts in all aspects of the law, family law, civil litigation, all immigration and nationality issues, representation in court, marriage and divorce. We pride ourselves to give you excellent legal services and follow through till we get you the right result and decisions. That is our mutual satisfaction. We have a team of excellent qualified solicitors and support team to help you every step of the way. Our senior partner with over 30 years of unbroken service to the community is a member of the Family Law Panel and has advised several lawyers and institutions in many legal matters. He is qualified to practice both in the UK and in Ghana. Come to us. Speak to us. Let us represent you. We are your trusted community partners when it comes to the law. Locate us on the 4th floor of the Anna House, 214 to 218 High Road at Seven Sisters in North London, N15 4NP. Nearest train station, Victoria Line to Seven Sisters Station, exit number 2. We are open for all consultations from Monday to Friday, 9:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. Weekends by appointment only. Call us now on 0208 493 7340 or 077 127 61884. BWF Solicitors, your trusted legal partner.
Oniadofo mesa adawasi biom mema onyina akwaba eba dwumedi a efiade bia yede ba ma kwan nenso ahweye ni adom ne nti yenya enkwa na yede edwumedi eba ma kwan ene de ye mede esanse adekode a yeba besua ho asem na ya ka no ekoma enkrofo bebre ewo kromu ha na ya na eyare ho se embia na wo otiye anase wo baabi ti wo bibidi wo edwuma ukoba nanso no obehwe na onua bi onya saade no ono onya sa privilege no na asetena mu ayedin ama no esan se unkonkonkohwe no na embia akoye enkratasem nti se obetu anamompo ede akohu doctor eya asem obetu anamompo ede ne ba akọ school kra na adane manso obetu anamompo so obekọ akoye adwuma no de ahwe no ho na ya adwendwen ni adanda na weina yedi emerika yenhu ade bi ekoso ya brabom ewo kromo ha yenkrofo bebre ewo situation bi musa yes there bi ene yembesua ho nsem esanse se ne etie biara nkanka so wo akwada wo wonche nko ade a emu aka bi betumi efibra bi aba na sa emwa no ene ye ba besua ho adwuma momme ye nyina enkohwe sa video sima na ye ba ye becheche mo akere mo muntie ye na mon share video no ye ba sisia.
Landlord has given them a set of keys. but they have no idea who is inside.
Hello? Is there anybody in? Hello? 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 Is Mum and Dad here? Can you ring her on the phone? Hello? What's your name? Oh, how old are you? 6. We turn up there, we're wearing bulletproof vests, we're obviously authority figures, and children do get frightened. Is Mum at work or is she out shopping?
I don't know. I was sleeping.
Were you? We do actually make an effort to befriend the children just in the first few minutes there. Can I speak to her?
Police are here. He wants to speak to you.
Hello? Hello? Yeah. My name is Paul Bowhill. I'm a High Court Enforcement Officer. We have a repossession order for this flat. Are you able to come back quite quickly? All right, Mum's coming back. We'll wait outside. OK, then. Thank you. Yeah, that's fine.
I'll leave this one on the side.
We'll just wait out here.
Interesting one. Leave the 2 young children in the house unattended. The girl can't be above 9 or 10.
Well, he's 6, so she could be anything over 7, couldn't she?
Yeah.
With 2 young children alone in the flat, the agents are concerned and call the landlord.
She had just gone down to the shop, she said. If she's gone away for the day, it's a different story.
They discover that the tenant stopped paying her rent after losing her job with a train company.
Father is in Ghana permanently.
All right.
So she doesn't have anywhere else to go.
How does it get, really?
It is, isn't it?
The landlord has also told them that the flat has been the tenant's home for 9 years. She will have just 2 hours to leave.
Hello? You all right? We've got a repossession order for the flat. Is that a surprise to you, or did you know it was coming?
I was told to evict, I was given an eviction order from the court today.
About 3 weeks
for
ago.
the 15th.
Yeah.
To leave here for the 15th.
Yeah.
But we have nowhere to go, so I stayed.
Okay. Your husband or your partner's gone back to Ghana, has he? Okay. Is he likely to come back? Okay. Do you have benefits to pay the rent?
I have the status to be here, but I have no recourse to public funds.
Paul and Phil must evict the tenant today. She's got nowhere to go and is unable to claim benefits. Paul is worried.
So what do you live on?
Food banks. I received this voucher yesterday. I've recently acquired 8 hours job from Matalan. It's on minimum wage, £6.34 an hour, and it's 8 hours a week.
Right.
So that's just recently.
Is this for a month? This is a month.
Yeah.
So that your net payment, you've got £200 and 43 pence,
Yeah.
and that is your only income.
That is my only income.
Do you have a social worker?
I do have a social worker, yes.
Have you got a phone number for her?
The tenant has already asked social services for help, but she has been turned down.
Thank you. This assessment maintains are not children in need for the purposes of the Children's Act, and that the family is not destitute. The outcome of this decision is that Hackney do not agree to provide support to your children as the matter stands. You have also advised me that you've recently obtained part-time employment. You explain that you are offered 8 hours a week to be paid a minimum wage. Hackney are likely to view even this extremely modest income as further evidence that you have the means to support your children.
Paul and Phil face a dilemma. They must legally enforce the writ, but by doing so, will put the tenant and her children on the streets. Paul makes an unusual offer.
Well, we've got a contingency fund, so I'll give you some money today to last you a couple of days so that we can resolve this situation. All right, it's not a gift, it's just that we allow for things like this to happen. So where we need a little bit of time to change things, we'll make it happen.
For the vast majority of families who get evicted, there's a system in place to prevent them ending up on the street. But Paul is increasingly concerned that the tenant and her children may fall through the net. He calls the council's housing solicitor.
Every day we go and benefits claimants are claiming thousands of pounds and not paying the rent and so on. And I've walked into a situation here today which surprises and completely mystifies me. It's a really unusual circumstances for me because I'm not moved or touched by anything like this. And I'm not emotional about it. But if she's not entitled to benefits, do we just allow her and her children to wander the street and starve?
Exactly.
So there's got to be some sort of fallback system. It isn't that she's an immigrant or a refugee and she's not entitled to benefits. The council wouldn't move on the fact that I was going to put them in the street. I couldn't get the message through. She's going to be on the street at 5 o'clock on a weekday night, surrounded by all her goods and baggage, and one screaming kid, and another one who's nearly hysterical. What are you going to do? Because this is so unusual, I'd like to follow it through. I just can't believe it's like reality.
Given the desperate situation, Paul has come to a decision. He'll persuade the landlord to let the tenant stay one more night. But her only hope for the longer term is the council.
Now, I've spoken to the solicitor who was dealing with it. We want to take it to the social services now. I'll give you my card. Have you got money on your phone? If you ring me or text me, I will always call you back. So if you get them ready. When you consider what we've been dealing with, and then you hit something like this, it's the other end of the scale, isn't it? So we've taken exceptional measures. But I'm just trying to make the job run more smoothly. I'm on the way. Hopefully, if I'm ever homeless, somebody will make the same concessions to me.
The tenant has no transport. Phil offers to drive her to the council offices.
I don't know what's going to happen to us, and I've been scared for a long time. I try not to cry in front of them, but sometimes
Take care. Tell me everything. Send me a text and I'll ring you back. I need to know everything that's going on.
The tenant must now plead her case at the council offices. If they refuse help, she and her family will be on the streets.
Okay. Hello, masa ama obi bia akwaba. Eba dwumedi so mo fa nche me maye ebi emotional kakra. Se ye hu nyoma bi masa ama obi besie ya sefem eha adwen eya areho. Na mmom ade ba kwa ya na ye ka se senior situation bia ti wo wiase ya na e wo solution. Enti se wan ton ho yare a onya anu eduro. Eya ama yemfa se bibia to yenti yenkwa ye kra na ahye yenso obehu ana de ade ebeba ensese ebeba yenso na aba yenso nti ene ade kakra mu hu ye yenhwe kwan a yebefa so a yebetumi enya yehu ehinhan anaasɛ yɛn ho bɛsensan yɛn sɛ ɛba ne sɛ yɛwɔ such a situation mu a nti ɛnɛ mato nsa afrɛ yɛn senior partner lawyer Bernard Owusu na yɛn nyinaa yɛfrɛ no Uncle Ben ɔne yɛn ba bɛkyekyɛ mu ɔnkyerɛkyerɛ yɛ kwan a ɛbɛfa so a sɛ yɛhu sɛ yɛwɔ such ɔhaw mu a yɛbɛtumi agyina so na yɛtu anamo na yɛn ho ehinha nti ma mo nkɔ beebi a mɛsrɛ program yi ɛyɛ very important nti monhyɛ na nkurɔfoɔ ɛnhwɛ monhyɛ mo Facebook monhyɛ YouTube monhyɛ montry sɛ all the platforms monhyɛ because ne no obi ɛwɔ such a situation mohwɛ video ya yɛn kuromuni ɛna ɛfɛsi problem say so please let's keep sharing. Let's really keep sharing na obi nso enhu na onhwe mo amaba so nyina me di nchi akese mamo na say emre na ekonti no me nkasa bebre but as time goes on I'll be mentioning your names to give you a proper acknowledgement was so to me to ensa na memfrɛ Uncle Ben pacho me ma good morning.
Hi, good morning Manyeti you know to say
adom nkwa papa ye ho ye yo Uncle Ben me gidi se mo nso mo ho ye ene topic ya fa about say how to get assistance from the local authorities pacho me title no say just how to get assistance from the local authorities if you are if you are undocumented, yes, if you are undocumented or illegal in this country, you are illegal immigrant in this country. Uncle Ben, pacho meto ama na kyerɛkyerɛ mu kwan a ebetumi afa so na yenya mmoa every local authority say ye ni nkrata, let me put it that way, ye ni nkrata a yɛde tena kurom ha, that's the undocumented person and say illegal immigrant. Enti Uncle Ben pacho wadaroma ɛdeɛ na ɔsɛ yɛyɛ ɛba no sɛ ye fall into such situation.
Yo Manyeti I mean first of all mechia etie for ne wana wabeka ye ho say anope yede sedakese no be ma twede ampo nyame sɛ wahwɛ so na anope watimi ama ya hoden ne nkwa sɛ yebetimi ane yenuanom abedi nkita ho na video na yeah show say apparently omuyi wo TV so kra first time I mean who it was about a couple of weeks ago very distressing very distressing a parent owa sitna na ne mami no first of all we ja omo ho osi okọ shop na omo ya victim high court enforcement officers na aba which means omanya full repossession na omo yi na free ho na say one of nka any problem but idea I see every day ebi wo why do that level but typically no obehu family mame usually and then ma nkola sabi omo ye distressed omo ni babete and as omo babete a baby omo te no na enso ani first thing I me pese obi aya why say eni se sade we atu obi a okromo ha so we legal so we illegal so we 2.5 years so we Zambrano so we visa ewu so we ba as a visitor so we train a buy so we boat na buy once physically we okromo ha o ba no aban e won hihye a ye de support obi a enti the first thing is hihye be na wo ho so we hwe your law na ye free BB section 17 of the Children Act section 17 no of the Children Act no na eno ana ekire ade a etumi ana se hye a ewo ema council ana local authority section 17 no ye wo mu section 1 up to section 11 na sorry section 7 1 up to 11 na section 1 no say we ye owofo ana se akwa eba na eba no baby a ye owo at the moment no say yes baby o school ana baby a ote no eye local authority no wo ehye say akola bia ohia mmoa na omo use no in need enti wo hwe in need o hwe say no omo define in need na in need no eye say akola sabio ohia BB. Ebeboa ne development, both mentally, socially, ne health. And the second slide, aneka in need, And the first thing is, first of all, akwala no ehinote. Enti ohwa in need ote bia Hackney, ote Waltham Cross, Walthamstow, ote Chelmsford, ote Brixton. Na baby ote no either say ote obi nchen one ne maame ene ne nuanom ana ote dan bim sebio maame ne ni nkrata enti ontimi nya adwuma ana se maame no ewo nkrata te se ye nua ba ya ye hu nui but adwuma o ye nyina a week no ye 8 hours to a month and ska onya ye no ye about £260 a month, which means all those our income no yes sufficient for on any family. Once I establish way, either say we need income, we need baby income, or baby I want to about and adequate. The next point and say, then ebema local authority no aye assessment. First of all, no, so our need for baby a obetena, a dan a obedem, a duane a obedi, atare a obabeshana. Because of section 17, it ubetimi akọ social services I will cancel anya housing na em say no mistake I kromofo no bebre eye yen kan housing yesiko social services oko children and family social services omo ana ehye eda omo so. The first thing I was say we yen I was say wo hu say wo problem now wo no I was say wo dwen ho ade a wo koka wakoka no ebi wo ho a ewo se wo tworo enti tworo no eventually metro letters a obetimi a download sesi a se mi du ho na metro a obetimi dia tworo letters no na wo dia come social services yewo organizations a omoboa nkrofo ebi ni efre no project 17 a omo website ye be yi ato ho project 17 na o hwe we section 17 no eno nti na yede aye project 17 na mfoni eda ho no eye ebibini akola na project 17 no de omo ya ne se awofo any families omo wo problem about se omo nya support either se omo wo zambrano either se omo wo 2.5 years no recourse either se omo ni asset na kra ana se omo ye illegal no sa project 17 no omo na omo hwe yenkrofo ombetimi aboa. The next thing no say why application akọ home office or the akọ council no then there was a council eye enti council was some ye assessment enti assessment no council no ene wo bekasa omo bebisa questions wo bank statements ye behwe wo ye adwuma ombehwe wo pay slips. So woni obitia ombebisa nipa no ama natural letter denti na nipa no entimi en support obiom se owo abusuafo ewo Ghana ombetimi a support wa ombetimi abisa ho question se denti no montimi support se owo obi a uni asetena wa ha then I was so very careful because the only time obetimi ayesa application no se wonya excluded person. Enti yanhwe omo ye excluded. Enti wo hwe omo ye excluded a omo ye illegal immigrants, overstayers and failed asylum seekers. Omo ye excluded from support way under section 13.3 of the Immigration Act of 2014. Omoye overstayer, illegal entrant, and illegal immigrant, and failed asylum seekers. But under Schedule 3, no, akola enye excluded. It doesn't matter, say, or follow within any of the 3 categories makano. Enti, so section 17(1)(b) na, or say, general duty na or the ama council no, a kovankola, but under section 17.3 and 17.6 no omo wo ehye se akola no wabusua a wo so mo hwe no To say busuane ye overstayer or ye illegal entrant or ye failed asylum seeker. Adia was a way and say was a way application under the Human Rights Act. Now what they call Home Office, we fill it from FLRO and now FLRHR, Human Rights. Now we claim a free because untuesika obet me apply for fee waiver. Say me a creatine wa me wo UK no. Me wo private life and our family life enti me pesa me call. Now once a wire claim no, wire sa application way no. All those are we overstayer and now we illegal entrant no, and now we failed asylum seekers no. Law no say because say aban no ebe tomra under section 6 of the Human Rights Act no. I was say omoye wo assessment. Menka say was say a mouse support. I was say omoye wo assessment. Then your friend no assessment. Why not a assessment no? So we hear case law I what UK especially cases I dey to wa enye relevant to mono. A cancel na akola no egbo ho at that particular time no. Inti say na we your application na enna wo fine wo ho e wo Haringey e wo Lambeth e wo Waltham Crosser. Sa cancel no omo na omo wo duty so obe perform assessment no. Now remember say sa assessment we no ade a omo bisa na eye wasetenam enti eye crucial element of the process. Enti say omo nye assessment we a omo ntimi emma support, but in the meantime no law no say assessment no will take anything from 5 working days up to 40 days. In the meantime no uhia support. Enti whilst I will train support no I was all catch omo say omo ma emergency support. Omo ma emergency support. Enti we share within section 17 within the Children Act and also within the law no a guide you and within all the guidance notes no a immediate support and ye demand inti no and train assessment no sa immediate support and emergency support no a sika wudi and a ye baby a wote inti it could be say you do be call B&B bed and breakfast, it could be say you do be call hotel, it could be say you do be call temporary accommodation, it could be say you do be call private accommodation. But whatever it is, no, I will say cancel no a mouse our support no. Whilst our moye assessment no, I will say we cooperate. The entity I will say we cooperate ni say one cooperate ya. Ube hu say under the law no cancel no e wo ho kwan say one cooperate ya. Omo emma support no. Cooperation ni say one. So we adwuma I will say we disclose. 2. So what income any supporter I will say we disclose. To be which slide ni bi wo ho a ya chro cooperate with the assessment. Enti sa wo hwe sa cooperate with the assessment na. Nieme bi wo ho a I will say we. Ebi ni sen I will say wo yi wano asem. I will say wo ka kire won. I will say wo explain baby a wote. I will say wo kire baby a na wo ansa na wo move aba baby a wo say omo ma support no. I will say wo kire immigration status. Bear in mind, say local authority no so won share under Schedule 3. So we hear application so my supporter. Now we need asset now be report to my Home Office. Are okay, but anything America say your human rights claim no. Once on my assessment, we cooperate no 2 decisions and a beba. One of the decisions is say yes, or qualify into a support. Now, assessment is about the family, but the support is for the child. Bear in mind, say within the case law, no, yes, support na ya de ma akola no. Say our family I was support ni bi ka ho. Enti we maame, we papa, wo mba foforo ka ho. Mu nyina me ma mo support. The income I was ya de mamo no, income ebe support no. It may be slightly higher than income support and our child benefit. And I say even under the National Assistance Act supporter omo de ma no. Bi mu rates are omo de ye. Court ni say we say rates no fair. Say your mouth support no, because that can be one of the decision. Because almost feel say when obano nye a child in need, then na ubetimi aye. The ubetimi aye say ubehu lawyer. Until first of all, be call CAB, Citizens Advice Bureau, anaasɛ wobɛkɔ solicitor anaasɛ wobɛkɔ no recourse to public funds ɔmo yɛ NRFP wobɛkɔ ɔmo hɔ anaasɛ wobɛkɔ project 17 hɔ enti yɛnkɔ project 17 sɛ wokɔ project 17 a project 17 foɔ no ɔmo wɔ resource materials wɔ hɔ a wobɛtumi ɛde ayɛ enti wohwɛ website na project 17 website na sɛ wohwɛ menu na enti wokɔ menu na enti wohwɛ on the top right hand side no resource to be who say resources to we click on resources na wokɔ form a or say letter templates enti download letters enti wokɔ download letters na wohwɛ letters na wobɛhu challenging the rate of support initial request then click initial request na hwɛ to wohwɛ initial request na yɛ click a wobɛhu sɛ ɛbɛyi word document bi aba nti sɛ woyɛ obi a wontimi don't worry if you can do it sɛ woyɛ obi a wontimi entro a wokɔ initial request na wobɛtumi a download template nti woyɛ lawyer woyɛ advisor woyɛ asɔre woyɛ community leader sɛ obi ɛpɛ section 17 support na ɔba wɔ hɔ a wokɔ project 17 na ɔmatwerɛ letter no nti wo click a ɛbɛyi letter na ma wo wohwɛ letter ne ma ɛnyɛ ne nyinaa ana bɛ cover wo delete deɛ cover na deɛ cover no wo de ahyɛ envelope mu na wo de kɔ cancel na wo de akɔma social services for no gye proof sɛ wo de ama wo so mo refuse wa anaasɛ ebi a yɛse rate na yɛde ma wo feel say so a ebi a yɛse yɛ ma 150 pounds ana 200 pounds no mama wa accommodation ba wo feel say size canon so a wo betimi a challenge ɛno nso ɛho letter na wo challenging the rate of support under that no wo behu challenging refusal of assessment wo behu sɛ omo refuse wa letter wo ho a wo betimi a download a wo de be challenge saa assessment no ɛno nso wo ho sɛ yɛ ma accommodation nko a ana yɛ ma akola na accommodation ebi wo ha ɔmo sɛ lawyer aya ɔmo ka kyerɛ nsɛ akola no pɛ no mbɛhwɛ no na ɔmo bɛgye akola no afiri nsɛm misrɛw saa na ɔmo kan ya letter wei obetimi a download na wo de address ɛne wo biribi ahyɛ so na wo de kɔ ebi wo hɔ a ɔmbɛ refer ama another local authority because niema mienu na mekan me se baabi akola no te ana baabi okɔ school saa council no ana under the law no ɔmo na ɔmo yɛ liable sɛ ɔmo bɛyɛ saa assessment no mama mo support no enti sɛ ɔmo refer mu to another borough and another council na wo feel sɛ ɔmo yɛ wronga case law wɔ hɔ a ɛkyerɛ physically no sɛ akola no wɔ saa borough no na watena hɔ even for a day koraa na ɛyɛ important sɛ obetimi ayɛ above all no yɛwɔ cost of living support enti wo hwɛ government Gov UK cost of living any your support Emma efie bia enti the first one your cost of living payment and in wo ho no obia wo problem e wo krom ha bia no say ye kom edan atare nsuo kanea your solutions wo ho the first one your cost of living ukọ under the way na obehu omo household cost sa website ukwa or household cost no mutimi support cost with energy bills on betimi support cost with child care support on betimi support uko asia ubehu utimi apply for income support so we obi a owo asetena wa ha we zambrano ni a yenim se untimi apply for income support into section 17 support so we 2.5 near amount no recourse na we no recourse na obetimi apply for income support so even up support with transport kra obetimi amount support so o man go school in a day no o spare 7 hours into person okoye adwuma help with finding work eno nso wo ho akosua kwame kofi yaw misremo sa video ya yehui first of all no ye nua ba no e wo senka unya support so wa setena so ni asetena so oba ha legally so wamba ha legally so oyo obi a oti obi fie so ni obi oti obi fie so obi hwe no so obi nhwe no the bottom line is say oye Ghana ni no wo kromo ha oye Jamaica ni oye Nigerian oye Congolese oye Portuguese once physically ɔwɔ ha a ɔwɔ ba a ohia support no sɛ unqualified for benefits under the section 17 of the Children Act no obenya support no na den na wobɛyɛ a ɛbɛma wo support na yɛ successful. Yɛwɔ case law a ɛkyerɛ sɛ wohwɛ within the law now. So who sika bi wɔ hɔ a 9,000 and above are very unlikely so wobɛnya support. Even 3,000 ɔmbɛtumi aka sɛ ɛwɔ sɛ wɔ exhaust wo savings no. Nti akosua Kwame Adwoa wɔ savings you're very careful. Just bear in mind say case law nso say what deplete wo savings no without reasonable explanation ɔmo mouth support. Case law or court of appeal case. The other part no so what wadamfo bi fie a na suddenly wo se me kopɛ section 17 supporter I was say we explain the entire wadamfo no ntimi nhwɛ wadamfo no betimi atwerɛ letter work state say bi asese no overcrowded and I say bi no crowd too free say fie ho and I say the landlord are warning no the other part no so wo wonni asset na ebia over 2,000 3,000 4,000 so who was escano until betimi de high dine. Just bear in mind say since 2016 2nd of February no obia onni asetena wo kromo ha bia wintimi high dine. One of the reasons council no was almost support no say yes me was sika metimi de high dine but mentimi high dine because under the right to rent no I was a landlord no yeah sure say me wo ha legally ti wunni ska sorry who was cannot be high down but wouldn't me high down because we are illegal. I was a cancel no accommodation so who was child in need no I assessment now. The other side and so a bit me ama I say all those who ska but wouldn't me no normally no right to work and over £1,000 but unya adwuma we need right to work because uni asset na. The other part and so say since 2014 no banks nyina maka kyerɛ mo sɛ obi ni asset na ɛwɔ sɛ yi ne bank no yɛtwa ne account nim enti woni account enti wontimi nya adwuma because adwuma no ɛwɔ sɛ omutu agu account nim adwuma ne sɛ why application akɔkyɛ adwuma mu apamo woni sika wodi didi landlord etu woni baabi a woda. These are some of the reasons in tia ubetimi akɔ council ni support. Enti dia yaye yede ni nyina ebegu BWF website. Bibia wasa winya bia no. We can go to the next slide quickly. Yede ni nyina ebegu website ho. Na ya point ho. So we here support and now we need be support. And I even we a lawyer and now we a community leader. Now we be here supporter. Ubetimi use your website no. Any niyama ya Kenya and now your video you cry. Now with me at the aboa will be na say support naba. Entimanya ti aha anamidi mobesi.
Uncle Bear me da say akwan bia support wo ho na ya na some of us no ehu kakra na hayen. You made mention baby na mesama we sisubium kakra e de amayen. When you mention go to the council now, adwene ebo bia timo say call housing, but then there is the difference between the housing department and then the social services department. Ain't no such problems sisi anas such a situation mo and yet housing straight now say woko because de bia yenya sa complain say omukọ yo mo se woni nkrata anti entumi mboa woni nkrata anti entumi mboa no kre woko housing for na omo ntumi emboa ho na mmom se wodi kan ekọ social for no ho a oho na emboa no ombetumi ede ama enti Uncle Ben what cheche mum but person my just about 2 or 3 steps. First of all, I find myself in such a situation. Now you've asked me to go to the social. You've directed me to go and then download a letter, BWF Project 17 for her. Yeah, na dodoɔ na nso sɛbio utumi ho sɛ bi mu nso ɛyɛ na ɔmo akenkan anaasɛ ɔmo ntrɔyɛ ɛha adwen kakra nti no saa nneɛma no ma beebi a yɛtrɔ yɛyɛ sɛn no ɔyɛ na ɔmu nim ɔno nso so a ɔnni sika ɔbɛka sɛ mefa lawyer na waboa me ɛkwan wei so nti Uncle Ben sɛ me na me fall into such a situation na mekɔ social hɔ na mpatwɔ step by step no wakyerɛ deɛ na wotumi ma me just a small breakdown bi obi ɛrehwɛ a nipa ko no megye di sɛ ɛbɛboa nipa mpatwɔ nti how do I go about it? I just go to straight to the social work anaasɛ ɛdɛ mpɔte na menyɛ ɛwɔ saa afa no mu mesrɛ wo.
Nti first of all no wo identify wo ho sɛ woyɛ child in need. Child in need here wohwɛ law no requires a local authority be promote the good health and development of every child. Omo promote the child in need in here aspects of the life, doesn't help with his education, his mental health, and the cost of the lifestyle. That's our name. Inti wo hwɛ the bottom line with say akwala no child in need. Okay. Once a child in need, the next procedure wo was sitting at the same. Ebia we Zambrano into untiminji benefit. Over 2.5 years, you see no recourse. Yes, we bet me no recourse in every also. But by the time I'll be no recourse application, to the time I'll be na wakoje benefits, potentially you're looking about 3 to 6 months. The process, that's how far I can travel. And in the interim, or child in need, then call and that's a child in need. Immediately, whilst I was 2.5 Zambrano, now open support, I was so called the social services, children and family, and your housing. What call housing? They will not even tell you social services. They will just take the application and that's it. Call social services. Now say, a child in need. The entire child in need, why explain it? My casa will be to me a printed or letter and free project 17. Now the account. What they call, whilst almost your assessment, almost up to 40 working days. 40 working days. And immediately, within the body of the letter, we bet me a cast almost emergency support. Emergency support can cover anything from a day's support to a week's support or to a month's support. Emergency support because of that delay now because we assessment now yentimi section 17 full support no. Emergency support is to plug that delay kopim some be assessment assessment I was said lawyer take you over. Now project 17 for a help. They do help you free of charge. Citizens Advice Bureau and so I was so mutimi boa. And I've always said, sir, in certain circumstances, yes, you boa parents, free of charge. But I will say, yes, sure, sir, you're satisfied, sir, we be a support. So when you say support now, a boa project 17, omone advisors ye juma. And immediately now advisor identify ourselves we family with a child in need. Advisor now per dime out. No a chia, maybe 3 days and now 1 week. Project 17 no be reimburse the advisor Now ma kojiska no cancel. In the meantime, project 17 for no be boaw ama wenya sa support Enti ohima se obi tie we are. Ade onfanto ni trim aye project 17 website. Resource material na wo ho no ni nyina mo betimi use e de aboa nkrofo. But say our concern obetimi afren ye be direct ye betimi a print na ye wo se ye hyehyema no kra na. I think say we are happy to do that. Na ya boa no na order sa application na akọ. Na ya managing the kopem time on the support. So we go through project 17 project 17 for na pedan out through advisor It may be temporary, it may be a couple of days, it may be a week, it may be whatever. But on the pedan amount, na omo aboa. Ti wo hwe omo telephone number no wo ho. Wo hwe omo website no wo ho. Telephone number no 07963 509044. 07963 509044 what the number yi to trima na wunua bi hia helper na ontime nge benefit or ya zambrano or 2.5 no recourse ana oni asetena ba makasa mo amoni asetena no ansa na omo begia tum amamo support no I will say we a human rights application because once our human rights application no court precedent say omo ntimi nkasa we human rights application no nye strong once our application our proof wo application no so hu hia say obetumi apply for fee waiver I will say omo mouse support no manyeti enti that is the essence of the whole thing.
That's it. Yeah, that's it. Now, wait to me breaking it down. My human rights application. Let's just say, senior TBI, you have to start from somewhere before you can get to that. Team for Nasha for Masum Uchamia Onim as SMK. Senior Tieno, and my ent now na yen chin so emwa ewo ho. Look at your situation. Na bomodian say, Meko na yabuame. Sɛ wonni asetena na ɛyɛ na ɛhɔ na ɛha adwen because ɛma ɛhu ɛbɔw anaa you are just living in fear. Sɛ wohu sɛ police car na sɛ immigration car koraa ɛretwa mu a na woyɛ mu agye wo hyew. Maame papa akwalaa wɔ mu di a ɛyɛ na etumi unya ho henhan kakra na adan na wo nko a betena ase na wo take this burden upon yourself na wo struggle and then na wa ha ocha na wa ha there is always help somewhere support somewhere la wo betumi akọ assess enti yemfa nto yentirim project 17 wo de unnim where to start unnim what to do unnim kwan a obefa so kra kai the word project 17 no na hwehwe mo akira kwan afenso no se ba ne se embia untumi entro anase untumi nkenkan a po bi megede se wo na nyanko damfo you I mean you are in the society and in the community na wo no obenya damfo bi aken onim akenkan na on support na yedidi se moyɛ saa na ye nyina ye ho behinha ye se wontumi krampo a wo de framanyeti me de me available betumi akyerɛ wo kwan na se me support na se me de saa de no embia na wo be call lawyers BWF Solicitors nso de abetu dwa se they are also there to support saa nneɛma nketenkete sei no mo ankasa mo de ato mo ho sɛ enye bibia no mo sika enti no just go find out and then see the outcome oti faako a na oti wade so etiefo na ahwefo questions a meka say maybe say so but as time goes on no ye be bisa na me di kamfa acknowledgement emma dodo na aba platform ne so nyinara me hu say questions kakran so flow ho nti be bisa obi biara nkwankran bia question e di ama no ye sha ase na ye ka Fred Amwa we say hello lovely family and friends ye gidi say won so ho ye Victoria Ifu Akomsin we say hi family nyame nhyira Kevin Samoa, good morning, Manya, and Big Uncle Ben. Yes, so yeah, Joe. So, Kevin and Samoa, Manya, I love your introduction this morning. Oh, Kevin, wa mama sere, me that's why. To the bia unum tea kakra na ama utekrema no ruru so ho ade no. Yenko yenim Victoria if welcome sen so ding enchia ama greetings to all BWF Solicitor staff and members of the platform. Yen nyina so ye Joseph, nice to see you again. TLPCI Andrew Andover District. Oh, sorry, me hunisa. I say good morning, the law platform professor and the in-law manye. Say me in-law dia, but what dia never whom in temu. Me that say. Ye be ko ye nim dodo na maba so nyina mi cheche obi bia yenko good morning and thanks for joining us all on this platform. Nana ajiman so abaso ye ko ye nim na yenhwe kwan a betumi maybe telephone lines no so e dey atom whilst the conversation e so no maybe a telephone line yenua ba Sandra Fraser all the details that you can access to get to BWF Solicitors no was so intimosha watro all the lawyers ne de ho lawyer Richard there ho lawyer Eunice lawyer Patrick any even emergency number so in case na baby a wo no wo de unkai hwe kra na sa emergency number no mesref de bia mesref mo se momfa nto mo phone so because unim da wo be kwa kopie baby a wo hia lawyer say obedi wasem e de amount Mumfantu so Nana Bob, say good morning, man, and Uncle Ben for the good job, Joe. So Nana Bob, the question be about medical, okay, me skipping me topic, no, na medical ebisa wo question, no, na ya sheni Uncle Ben, bit me mwaya or the be my, say please, a friend just got this citizenship after marrying British woman. He went to divorce as he seen a new woman who is in Ghana. He is preparing for divorce but want to go Ghana and see the new girl this November this year. While divorce pending, Krachi bibi awokwe de say true. After he's back and divorced with current wife successful, can the family back home do customary marriage and then the new wife to be use the marriage certificate for spousal visa letter and later without he going back again from UK to Ghana again to marry her, as it will cost going back again. Can it be possible, or will he need to go rather than customary marriage? Me jidi say Uncle Ben atu question no pe wa me read essay pa na ne nyina ha ye mo hwa me twintwi me ne say Uncle Ben say me sister me glasses na e hu ade bio. Okay, nti Uncle Ben pato adaroma ye nua be ma question ya all be saying me name say time in we put the divorce process, you know, so time no na all kwa marriage na ene krachi oho ye true enya sanso Uncle Ben pato obetimi achechi mu na onya ho ntiase ansana.
Well, idea all kind of wa worry currently, but your divorce. So your divorce na eventually oba na wa hunu foforo no ono wo Ghana or kwa akosra saa oba no. Na mo bia na divorce ni enwie nti obegya no ho aba. To obedu ho a once wa hu oba no obetimi na divorce na go through no obetimi aware oba na owo Ghana no wa bra onu ni ho ana na oware no saa na the marriage certificate no obetimi use ana. And the answer is yes. First of all no say we are free say we be worry nti why divorce o when we oba for person worry na otimi worry no because under your Ghanaian law no, under customary law no, your marriage and your marriage between two families. We heard case of Yaote versus Kwe. You use you aha McCabe. So cases in the a busia way any busia way na worry. Now because we are individual, balance so individual no, I was some of my consent. To we had the ingredients of a valid customary marriage. I have 4 ingredients. Sometimes I have 5. I have consent of the family of the man, consent of the family of the woman, consent of the man, consent of the woman, and then living together as man and wife thereafter. And as be a friend of publication, a bit technical. But once our no akoso Ghana no under English law no, so our a valid in hands on budget. One of the requirements no under appendix FM about spousal visas no, and it said we share oba no, and I we share bema no. Ti we share no or ko Ghana ko share no. To share no wie no are free to marry or meet me a customary marriage. No more ya undocumented process no, including some registry, akoje annex no a marriage certificate no. No more they call Minister of Foreign Affairs. Na omo endorse no kama. Na fi omo de aba. De ba betimi de application no. And I saw your application in Ghana. Once a Minister of Foreign Affairs I endorse no, a man of credibility. Sometimes na marriage registry no, and our district assemblies no. Omo a bullet account. Ni nyina fine. Now the account na your application.
Okay, you Uncle Ben Matthias na ohona no na maybe so inti time divorce name process na onya final certificate no otumi yes aware no say na say divorce na NCP ye ohona Matthias na NCP the divorce no in the process, but the final judgment hasn't come true yet. Until within that time frame no otumi yes aware na uche customary marriage na mpacho.
Absolutely not. So, waware under the ordinance and our waware registry, which mean wari obi ebium until say you go sa waware no. However, under Ghanaian law no, so waware oba under customary law, ubetimi aware oba foforo. Ti say wungu sa waware no kra na, still ubetimi aware foforo. Under English law no, public policy multiple marriages, but case be a year a precedent, a high court level precedent, a case of Office of Official Solicitor versus Yemo in relation to multiple marriages. English law no say both under immigration and under inheritance rules. Multiple marriages, it's recognized within English public policy. They don't frown upon it. But under immigration law, so worry more than one. Now when you now you're married to you, first one will be rahano, obi intimi mebium, ujano crown to me for biamba. So the advice is that even if it's customary law now, warrior, you go warrior and son of warrior for all those legally warrior under customary law. You can marry as many as you want. Restriction be here anyhow.
Yeah, those a bit technical.
Ogu aware no because I don't know no or ye divorce no. Onu nso nim say wo say aware no gu ansa na watimi aware foforo. Edi nti no ka say o ko Ghana na ebia na divorce na go through no asan ba back. Nti oni ho no otimi your ba ne ho ade ana and the answer is yes obetimi aye.
Yeah. Nti ase aye dwuma nka me that ye call your name telephone lines aye di dwuma no ye nsesa ye eno ana membobo emamo producer mpacho betimi aboa me ewo ho kakra ye 0208 123 1016 mesan esisu biom 0208 123 1016 ana se obetumi nso afre 0739920 8468 na member nkai say wo frɛ out from outside London na no akai na wabo postcode wabo dial code na UK dial code no dia aka ho na WhatsApp nso obetumi afrɛ ye on WhatsApp and as obe sending message on WhatsApp isremo o send a bomodia na ye ntitia voice note ukọ WhatsApp page na bibia microphone icon ne wono na we bia so na we ja message ti asine be ya enkoye tintin bia emfa emmaye na answer na me fa otifo na obi comment bi o say hope the ladies won't worry us with childbirth. Just say yenye who say enkwala ne be a sort of guarantee be ma ladies not in case omo go through distress na just say omo akoha me ma say omo ne omo enwo ana papa yenjini say sa na ebeye yo odofo wa homa so mpacho BWF's legal hour so na ye wo no o ka say free ma yente wonka.
Ocho, good morning.
Good morning,
Beautiful
Mami.
Manye. Good
Thank
morning,
you.
Uncle Ben.
Good
Ocho,
morning.
Mikasa London.
Yo.
Ocho, my son is about the housing Uncle Ben at the tree.
Sir.
Me were my sister, yeah, me were indefinite, and I'm one Kwalami and stuff. Now, this is the case. Me so watch it, Shumuna. My core housing, any a friend is a county for normal letting me down because I move Musika or my account anymore. My kind of Mr. Koto Kwalani way no back. Ne pera ne Jenny fee na me adoma end of December. Into Pacho in this case, no. Then I'm Pacho me and I'm afraid Uncle Ben Naka Wabwami.
Well, Pacho also were indefinite and I was cow account them and I had
but and Uncle Annie now to your British, and we now you're British children.
and I will pay housing.
Pacho, we were private renting. Now, if you run no, yet is or two move, and I make us a mean to me empty up. And so, money assessment in Libya, that is when they saw some money in my account. Said the Pacho born in now, so say, do baby or mom wow. And I'm more refer me call me county. And accounting so it's letting me down, say they can't help me. Or more, and I hear friends say, housing association for to say they can't help me. Although say me J housing benefits anyway. But you say no, I was saying me too by end of December. It's actually who dear me.
Okay, well, in your case, went to me in court section 17. because we're entitled to welfare benefits. If you know more Section 17, no, eventually you no recourse on the free so only you were free Section 17 no more at the wama benefits for. Ain't won't to mean call. So what per housing first of all no I was so bed it. Within the process no why our application.
It was 2009 but me and then I asked.
Now yeah, ain't say we be homeless and are potentially homeless because I want to mean tia or rent no council no obey wo reassessment. Bear in mind say anytime wo be situation basis and bia no omo continuing duty to reassess. Ain't landlord no say that be no be true.
Actually 28th of December.
Ain't so a mail letter. Bear in mind, say under Section 21, or bet me a mail letter. But what the letter no be call council. Council no be say catch on for unko court. Catch on say or do court one e be cost to legal fees. Ain't one person be court. Ain't omunya assessment no. Once our mail Section 21 notice, aside some cra omuya Section 8 notice. Either of them, you know, what they call council now, e be affected will reassess because we situation as a or may reassessment. Why?
Okay, but you need to cancel the back on.
Faco housing, yes, because we net social services nipa, we cancel nipa housing nipa, yeah.
But you, I'm sure for the explanation. God bless you for the
God bless. Mommy, what's your program, Nadia?
But I must share.
Yeah, that's why.
Okay, bye.
Bye. Okay. Saa na ye no se ubenya emwa na wo so ho ehiha obi wa ma hold on mommy 1 minute na menkan pacho lowa audio na uti program ni if no why misrel say when lowa me you we free so pacho lowa na mommy Hello. Lower the gadget that you are listening the program from, please.
Hello.
Hello, mommy. Akwaba. Otemenka.
Good morning, Uncle Ben. Good morning, Auntie.
Good morning.
Me problem say me lawyer me free wave no with I got me wo enkola mi ba kwanya 10 ba kwanya 4 na ye nyina ye share one room ne ye da ho na sisi am baba no like on ne dan because osia de obetro start ne nyina no ketuka ne ma no but me ne me baba no ya boy ensa no ye free wave into embai ye no September ni but embai some person be now no and then uncle because if you am in man we are choked with men near the interview baby I'm a so scared of men near think for now nanka then I'm in man ye be
Ohima was it tonight then
me ba cha fe na my me lawyer na ya mami ya boy en san ye free wave be ya boy en san no for now no and buy
na was it tonight na wo yes application na woni asetena
me pa cho there
na woni asetena
me pa cho there
okay anti wo beba within the rules section 17 the entire or child and your child in need your case law say even say akola nya baby insua dia it could be one of the factors because child in need covers a developmental growth anti learning, speaking, interaction, where to eat, where to wash, where to clean. So, overcrowded. Within Section 17, it raises issues about the welfare of the child. Bear in mind that the paramount interest in all issues with children is what is in the best interest of the child. Enjoy him, my counsel who straight away say why your application will try a fee waiver from fee waiver to even obey application potentially looking about a few more months until was almost support to mona or mama baby why until konako home immediately why
until I told me what council straight without getting letter from my landlord and I just go straight to the council
currently no wo landlord no de so ama odan ana moye overcrowded ewo ho mo nyina mo wo one room ana issues with baby a oba no be suade ne sa na ma no those are one of the factors obetimi e de akọ say oba no ye child in need nti ye supportable why the tia rent no ma because wo say wo nya adwuma
but me nya adwuma yeah my lawyer me landlord no sometimes no yeah na o de chemi na obuso ha obi bua me like kaka na me baba no ne father yeah na sika na the man so because support you baby but at the end of the day no oje ne benefit ne man
enti we ya niema ombehwe ti sa ska ya wunya nyina no o landlord no adan na ontimi nhwe obiom 2 o synchro support adan na ontimi support obiom 3 also oba no papa ma muska adan na ontimi ma muska biom o keka sa ska ne nyina aboma ahe na eye because I was so more sure say ska na wunya no wontimi fa nko high baby foforo the fact that we overcrowded not that in itself no anya enough reason so extra income now betimi dey rent baby a ombeka sa da na won rent baby enti hihye sa na ma ni na na hu se na we approach no why
me patrol you
okay that's okay
but for now no can I get letter from the landlord to help me to support it me idea
oh yes by all means landlord and better letter mawa a good place to start na my assessment na aye quicker kakra why
okay thank you
okay.
Thank you
yeah good yes, luck
share program name why
well my share baby thank you
yeah that's it Ntanke ben yen nua baby for instance who can so uncle cancer or call housing or call social services
or call social services we call social services because we no on you're entitled to benefit so we're entitled to benefits I wouldn't even call social services I also call housing for so when you're entitled to social services and into near war section 17 first like here was National Assistance Act but immigrants are bad. Bear in mind, say, even under Section 17, so we overstay our illegal entrant, federal asylum seekers, we are excluded person. But I was saw the application to the human rights application to say you have application a human rights application under family life of a parent and no be qualify now or my an assessment you know.
Okay, Uncle Ben das now be bisa say any Zambrano. See what is Zambrano, please? Margaret Barton, Uncle Ben Betchimuna. Before that, no so go Lolonya bisa Uncle Ben, please. What's the outcome of the EU 1st November case regarding the pre-settled status? Into Yemfa 2 questions, boom, and a resident right for primary care of a British citizen. Oh, Nana Bob, yeah, no crama, and Papa will be Zambrano, no. And Tangaben, yen second question, and that name family color.
Well, I mean, some of our home office amend the guidance notes, on EU pre-settle and settle status applications, The entire Tisan is a case be called court. Unfortunately, case, it was lost. But Oma Faho at the amended guidance notes, law also almost simplifying the kakra. Within the body of the case, for extended family members, no more here specific document. Bear in mind, sir, you winning appeals, no more extended family member. No, we need appeal no crowd home office. We need appeal by your mawa sitting because we here specified document. We need specified document. A cycle called Bima Home Office for amend the law. No, it's just so that bahano within the law I from appendix E, So oba and what time limits I was the year application. So I didn't you free ho. And a manner I far better. Still no law a bit complicated because references and definitions of annexes So okay, so what is a specified document? Any body of the law, I just annex no akoshe. And I okay relevant period and so on. And also I just it's very complicated. But as I've always said, so be how your EU ni when your application obi baby say Uncle Ben still go for also yes. Your go for omote ha omo sukra EU blue card no. Mu nyina was somewhere na mo apply for biometric residence card na na ɛma mo life wɔ ha ɛyɛ a bit easier.
Sa yo yedase. Odofo wa ma so kafra wa say we gina so ache. Mpacho o kasa frame me yente wonka.
Your friend Kwaku Boatin, we kasa free Boston.
Yo, Papa Koso.
With the me question here, Uncle Ben, Michelle Webre.
Mejoso.
Obi ba abisua de adisuania waba oba encheye. No bedru ye na wabehu sɛ nyinsan wɔ hɔ na ne maye mu no ɔne obi na nyim frifie na ne ba na ɔba no so no I think sɛ deɛ ɔyɛ ne school na asɛm no ma no de obi kan ho sɛ ne kunu
mesrɛw
nti me pɛsɛ me ho sɛ me metimi yɛ agya ba bia ɛwɔ no nti ɔnsɛ mutwi
ɛno ansɛ ne kunu no ne ba ɔno no nyem ne ɛnkɔ yinim why
okay na me pese me hu se owo aha nsunsanso be na ewo ema akwara no ne ono amu
sɛ waba as a student right
batwa
nti ɔkɔ school na ɔnkɔ school no ɔkɔ ɛna ɔne ne kunu ana ne yiri na ɛka ne ho bae
no kre
ɛna ɔnyem a ɔpɛ sɛ ɔwɔ nti wohwɛ a deɛ na kɔsɛsi ankebe we deɛ sorry na na questions ni bi wɔ ha megye di sɛ yɛ to me assess how outcome no but mpacho any die mu deɛ na ɛbɛtumi aka kyerɛ yɛ nua bɛɛ me
to for no sɛ law no sɛ ne te no woyɛ student wɔ ha na wɔwɔ a because wɔyɛ limited leave no Kolano under Section 1 of the British Nationality Act. So ne papa an indefinite and onye British, Kolano nye British. Into Kolano be fan the parents nationality.
Nationality.
Yes. Okay. But say oba no awari obi. Onen the ba omu nyina students. Obi do an awari no nkoyie. Enti ono oba no akotwempena. One British ni akɔwo. Sa akola no onye British ni automatically because within the law no, under section 50 9A of the British Nationality Act no, the parent of the child is the husband at the time of the birth of the child. Enti what I always tell people is say when you obinyem na nipa no wa wari obi dada you're very careful na dissolve marriage no sana be akola na be akwa citizenship no although say in the first scenario no so wo kra na obetimi aye application that use from UKF under section either 4F 4G 4H of the British Nationality Act now what they are within the rules no but there was a application near register akola no but so automatic citizenship there and there was go aware no na nipa na no onyem no offer ana say wabaha onyem every Ghana me client bi na yes obehia nipa no na nipa no pe no but onyem 3 months ana odi hu no ti omuhu me na me ka say well se mo pe no na obe ware na dia because no ba ne so person ware na ansa no ne natena ti crash no ware no student no ko wo ye no because all those akola no onyem ne free Ghana no de no ba ye no but because na papa na ware no at the time ane ye wo akola no within the law no akola no nya papa no citizenship enti no so another thing na I was will be a shannon so I want the negatives and then the positives.
Papa, what you
say? My child, but me said that friend, my appointment.
You find out. I know I am in temptem. Why? Send me Uncle Ba chichi mono sana. Why? Okay. Yeah, that's it. Yo yenhwe aha enso Felix Asante ebisa question bi ewo online bi so na yenhwe ne de na de ne ringi so me ho baby akwahio me pacha me ba okay yo asako echo off yenhwe Felix say hello Uncle Ben, I have a problem with my current home address of residence which is on all my documents. Can I change the address to my home office Mami Sanken biom. See, I have a problem with my current home address of residence, which is on all my documents. Can I change the address to my office address? Oh, okay. Change of address. Yeah, I'll bet to me I na.
Well, maybe I'll pass out the documents for be I'll bet me the alpha, will be any bit me restricted. Just be mindful, sir. Documents maybe or your banner only hormone deliver. Ain't it? So office now pass out the fault, say he will bet me the alpha. So application now application of fill forms now. All the address now pass document in the call, bet me the show as a postal address. Or maybe so I said, do you live here? Or say no. Or be say ye another one amount. Now the home address I share so. To mo post on be post about postal address now.
Okay.
Hello, good morning. But your one I was so no.
Yeah. Good morning.
Your friend say na hina o kase free.
Asamona e kase me kase free Croydon.
Okay, Croydon. But you bisa wasem.
Yeah, but you me pese me bisa say me wo indefinite leave to remain. Na me wife nya na say me wife nya problem kakra nti ye remove nkora no from the omo me nkora na check for now. About no more say me apply for benefits. Omo ma me temporary accommodation. Now omo tries to say me be for a bigger property. But recently me na lecture say temporary accommodation of the man and medical 1,005 something and next year. Na na am thinking me bisa ho akwanche kaka say e dey na bisa say ma menka we nso abra case this na me judgment omo ma me jaye adwuma. But recently me nya adwuma master na adwuma no enye permanent a temporary adwuma me we no in 3 months time. Simply me bisa say adwuma na me start na affect say bia me metua edan ne ka no na say bia ntia na bia nso na me.
Okay. Well,
yeah, well, I mean, first of all, no, entitlement to housing support and our housing benefits I am means tested. And so any other resource I have on my calculation now on my deductions and our additions. And to say your assessment near the bill abrewa on tiasia. The first thing is obema omo who say one tiasia. Now omo explain here. Now our response be an audio. But what trauma, yeah, sure, so we explain it. Data, I will start with new job and then it won't come out. And then the facts, I'm catch also Jaya Juma. I believe so with those evidence, you know, on the reassessment.
Okay. Yeah, that's also.
Yeah,
no, I share.
That's all my share no be.
Yeah, that's it. Okay. Yo, share your next question answer. I pick another call. We see. Payal question na maybe kind. I see. I got a working visa and now in the UK. My sponsor insists I drive before I can continue working with her, or she will terminate the contract and revoke the visa in the contract. Okay, I wasn't informed that I need to drive right away when I get into the country, and I'm a bit not confident too. This made me cry and feel useless in the country. What can I do? Please advise. Oh, asemo na can say offer contracts now they buy one fan count. So why is the person insisting? Ana Uncle Ben, Pacho, Wadaroma.
Well, I mean, first of all, no, or terms of employment, our and a reference point, you know. To we have terms of employment, now why conditions a woman, because you are driving a part of the employment processes. And the advice and say, bisa omo say any contract in my other na sisi omo be no mandatory. I affect your employment. Wabra will sign terms of employment, no, not anyhow. That's what you have to do. Hi, good morning. Pacho, one of our friend, Hena Ofrefi.
Hello, also.
Hello, good morning.
Maintaining come. Yeah, hello, yes. I feel I'm meeting come. Pacho kase free me and tonka. Why?
Hi, good morning. Pacho, you have your family now. Kasa free, Newcastle. Then Pacho, let me person me do say, we divorce wa. Time about proceedings in the court one no. Anytime I'm be issue divorce in a man. Are you still married to the person? No? And I said, we want our best at divorce no. And I said, what's it to be married to the person? No? In terms of court proceeding from Ghana no. And also, I say that it's hope so waiting right now. Is it necessary so we are also with my train to say when you're 5 years and we are more waiting right now? But I'm questioning
you.
Well, first of all, until say we be final certificate say my dissolve our and we are still married because ultimately discontinue. It doesn't matter so my decree nisi and our decree nasa. Still, me we are still married until say my final certificate.
Okay. Papa, what you ask there?
Patrick, I'm questioning say so many million and one thousand and I'm person say me pre-settled border. I'm saying say me it is right and after in China 5 years no so I'm going a settled one.
Ɔhene ne nyinaa wɔ nsɛm sɛ wopɛ sɛ ɔyɛ retention of right ɔwife yɛ EU ni wo ne na ware 3 years atwam dada of course wobɛtumi ayɛ retention of right but ne nyinaa wɔ nsɛm why
Okay.
Okay. The divorce asama me hu obi nso question say Uncle Ben, aware for na omo ware mbia na ya omo aware wo Ghana na nyame adom abedu krom ha. Omedu ye omo asetena bebia we betena we si enye sa na menim say ye ba betena na ade udin bosumi na ntokwa esi. Omo tumi gya aware Uncle Ben. Na omo gya aware e afeti omo homa ye de ama omo so omo mbra krom ameyi adwuma no mpacho.
well I mean first of all no sɛ woyɛ obi dependent under immigration rules no na aware no go a ɛbɛtumi affect wo visa nti yɛ advisable sɛ we maintain a relationship. No? But of course, you know, if there's violence and our domestic violence and our BBC and opeso jaya warrior, the essence of all had no banner say, nipa na de oba, into no your sponsor, and now we are independent. Within that, you know, so our real go obetimi ayewe. Enti manyeti, Mema Deborah, I summarize it because your meeting be exactly at 11:15. So we see you free here by 11. Remember, Deborah, I summarize it in English. Na oya na mema bono tofa na fe updates be wo hono na me de aba. Yeah. Deborah, I'm some hono da Deborah Edu. Oya Ghana ni oya trainee solicitor on a BWF Solicitors na ye adwuma. Enti oya moba oya munuaba enti oba no magina wa tu. Why? Otitwi nso. And the obeka brofo.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, last week me meeting no Avariana I say ne brof no be kind of picture into yeah na eja ye num tian say can brof no ye welcome ye nuaba Deborah to give us the English version of today's program that we've just educate ourselves with. And to Deborah, you are welcome. Just give a little bit greetings to the public and then let's hear from you.
Good morning, viewers. I hope we all enjoyed today's lovely topic by Mr. Usu. I hope we have all learnt everything we need to know. I will give us all a brief summary of what we have learnt today. So the topic was how to get assistance from the local authorities if you are undocumented or an illegal immigrant. So Section 17 of the Children's Act is our basis of today's topic. This tells us how the local authorities can provide assistance to you where, for example, you have 2.5 leave to remain, or you are here under the Zambrano right to reside. So as Mr. Owusu mentioned, the first place you would go to for assistance is the social services part of the council. You will not be going to the housing, they will not be able to assist you. You will go to social services, children and families department. Now you're supposed, when you go there, you have to go and basically explain to them in a letter form why your children are in need. So the definition of in need is essentially where your child or your children's developmental growth is hindered. So if you're able to prove this to the social services, first of all, they won't just grant you support, they will have to make an assessment. So they will go through a thorough process assessing your family, your children, whether they are truly in need. It's very important that I do mention that not every parent can go via the street. If you don't have immigration status in the country, so if you're an illegal entrant, you're an overstayer, you are excluded to seek support. However, that is not the end. You can make a human rights application, for example, FLRO or FLRH, human rights application. So the assessment, it can take between 5 to 40 days. The social services department, like I said, will assess you very thoroughly. In the letter, however, if you're not able to wait for them to make a decision during this process, it can take up to a 40-day long process. So if you're not able to wait, you can ask for emergency support so they can put you in a local temporary accommodation, B&B, anything of the sort. Now, when they are assessing you, it's very important that you cooperate with them. So if it's something that you need to disclose, for example, your bank statements, pay slips, if you're getting support from friends or family, you have to make sure that you disclose this to them. So once they've done the assessment, there are two potential decisions. They will either grant you the support you need, and if you're not able to prove to them that your children are in need, they won't obviously grant you the support. So in such a situation, you would go to the CAB, known as the Citizens Advice Bureau, or you can go to a solicitor if you're able to afford the fees, or Project 17, which is a very, very big online platform which you can use, has many resources, letter templates. You can literally get all the support you need from there. So yeah, this is a little summary I will give to everybody. I hope you have all learned something very useful today and you can take it with you in the future. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Sister Deborah. So me can say, bro, for no be mo dear son, be dear. And Uncle Patro, any update? And sana ya sorry, akona yamre na iti.
Update ni say, and BBI ya can be a eguya website ni so. Enti your resource person no obechere. Enti your website ni. So we call BWF Solicitors website so. Now we call resource. Now we call useful links. Obehu financial and accommodation support. O click here. Bibia ya de kan bia wo ho. And project 17, o click project 17 at the project 17 beba. O call back obehu ya de bibia shawe frana NRPF, no recourse to public funds. Anonso yo mo support. O click ho no so a anonso omo betimi aboa. Enti wo hwe ho a omo information and resource bibia wo ho a ombetimi de aboa we for more money, no recourse to public fund mo person mo boa mo. Enti two people, project 17 and then NRPF network. Munhu a mo de mo nkoye website resource and links a wo be hu ni nyina wo ho. And na bibia maka bia eguye website, law, cases, legislation, bibia ewo BWF's website. Bibia maka bia eguye website. Timonye ye be video kakra ye de be bremo e be in English. Nti no so ye de better website ho. Ti nyame adoma ye be hu mo akina na ya to aso. Ye da ma se bebre.
Yo, Uncle Ben, yeah, that sympathy for nipa kwa offer no ye mfa call bi bio mesrew ni die mo why esa na interrupt streaming no. Yo, Uncle Ben, ye beda was say oni ewie na ye kotwa edwuma so pacho ye mpeki any other call. Enti no nyame adoma this program ade omonti o. Any dim patch on a friend, no, we are no more picking calls. Inti friend Miss Row. Why? Bium because we'll not pick it and then answer you. Yo, it's here for Hannah did you made in a baby, Miss Remo. Next week, Yami had my best share. Red Darcy. Mediani Magneti. Me mamunina, bye bye.
This is our world. Here we are in our community. There are the laws. There are the regulations. We have BWF Solicitors. BWF Solicitors, experts in all aspects of the law, family law, civil litigation, all immigration and nationality issues, representation in court, marriage and divorce. We pride ourselves to give you excellent legal services and follow through till we get you the right result and decisions. That is our mutual satisfaction. We have a team of excellent qualified solicitors and support team to help you every step of the way. Our senior partner with over 30 years of unbroken service to the community is a member of the Family Law Panel and has advised several lawyers and institutions in many legal matters. He is qualified to practice both in the UK and in Ghana. Come to us. Speak to us. Let us represent you. We are your trusted community partners when it comes to the law. Locate us on the 4th floor of the Anna House, 214 to 218 High Road at Seven Sisters in North London, N15 4NP. Nearest train station, Victoria Line to Seven Sisters Station, exit number 2. We are open for all consultations from Monday to Friday, 9:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. Weekends by appointment only. Call us now on 0208 493 7340 or 077 127 61884. BWF Solicitors, your trusted legal partner.